Hey everybody. Oh, we're back again here on the Inky channel. So today we are, I hope you're well by the way, that was rude of me. How are you? I'm okay, thank you for asking. This week's going alright, I think. Hope yours is. But we are back anyway. We're delving back into the world of Goosepimples. I mentioned last video that I wanted to have a little look-see-poo at some UAP, UFO kind of sightings because I am interested in that side of things, especially with everything coming out from the government, all of the whistleblowers that we're seeing, everything in Congress that's going on. It's just getting wild, crazy, and it's just out of the mainstream news, it feels like. They're clearly trying to suppress it. And I don't think they should. I think everybody should be paying more attention to it. I think it's the like what could be more interesting than having this confirmed, you know, in our lifetime like this. So we have got a compilation of, let's have a look. So we've got the 10 scary UFO sightings that cleared all doubts. So I'm interested to see what we've got on here. I saw a little bit at the start of this one. I'm thinking it's going to have clips in here that I have not seen before. Maybe you haven't either, or if you have, maybe you've got some insight onto what you think is going on. But please do check out Goosepimples. I'll link them down below. Go and give them a sub and a comment and a like, all of those wonderful YouTubey things. And yeah, I think we're just going to pop on into this and see what clips we've got of these sightings.
Number 10.
So number 10, we already had a jellyfish looking one. I don't know if that's a little loud. We'll see how we go.
Emergency forecast. One night while having a few family drinks, this person felt the house begin to shake. They knew a storm was brewing, so hoping to catch some cool lightning videos, they grabbed their camera and ran outside, only to realize that this wasn't like any lightning they'd ever seen before.
Huh. It's a very much a pattern, isn't it, from this side to this side in those particular places. Who is it? It's like something snaking through the sky. The heck?
After this post popped off on Reddit, a user posted their footage of the same storm exactly 15 minutes after the original video was taken, stating, "For anyone curious, here is footage I took of one of the pictured thunderheads in OP's video, exactly 15 minutes later and much closer. I grew up in Tornado Alley in Missouri. I've seen some impressive lightning storms, but the level of lightning I saw that night was pretty high up there in my experience."
Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. You look at that. So you're going to see the face of some like super being in that cloud. It reminds me of the thing from Aladdin when he disturbs diamond in the rough. That's what it makes me think of. Holy macaronis! Looks like a face. Eyes, nose, mouth. Hello. I'm the Cloud Man. That is absolutely insane though. Can you imagine witnessing this? I'd be out there filming 100% straight away. Another thing I like to note as well is you get these experiences where people, an event happens and then you get people, you know, around from the same place it's happening, but different locations, different angles, different times that they've all filmed, and all of these people have all of this different footage of all these different angles of it and perspectives of it. And that's always just, to me, I'm like, I don't think this is some big coordinated thing. I know of some things even around where I live in the past growing up where people have literally, like I say, someone's been one side of town, someone's been entirely somewhere else. They've seen the same thing happen in the sky and they've both got video footage of it, you know? It's crazy. It's scary, but it's cool. It's cool.
Creepy as hell, but it doesn't explain the strange little travelling ball of light mincing through the clouds in OP's video. Some people thought that the continuous side-by-side lightning strikes and the strange orb was some sort of godlike power, but others had more logical explanations. Quite a few thought the flying object was a bug. But come on, a bug?
A bug?
Really?
Get
That
out.
theory just doesn't sit right with us.
Yeah, that you'd see all the
Not
way
anyone
from
on
here.
the Reddit thread. After talk of tornadoes, plasma balls, and even aliens, a lot settled on one explanation. The OP had managed to see ball lightning, which is considered extremely rare. According to
Ooh.
scientists, there is not much research available on ball lightning, but it has been routinely described by people throughout history, dating back to the ancient Greeks. From what scientists do know, ball lightning is a phenomenon seen by around 5% of the Earth's population, and it often appears during thunderstorms in quick succession to normal lightning strikes. And it doesn't have to be connected to another lightning bolt. Because of this, a lot of Redditors urged OP to send their footage to meteorologists and the likes to see if they could deduce what it was.
Yeah.
But we are pretty much in the dark until we get any updates on the post. Still, if you want to know our thoughts on this one, from all the ball lightning videos we've seen so far, there wasn't a single one showing it move that fast, especially that high in the sky. What do you think though? Did any of the Redditors hit the nail on the head? Or is this raw UFO footage? Let us know.
Oh, well, that's interesting. They've got a perspective from having looked at a lot of ball lightning episodes and seeing the little wiggly thing. That's not a bug, get out of town. But then you'll find with UFO videos, I'm not the same as I am with the paranormal ghost videos because I'm skeptical about ghosts and hauntings and all of that kind of thing. Massively do not believe in psychics, like people having psychic powers, anything like that, clairvoyance, whatever. But this, I'm 100% everything. I'm the other way. I won't have logical thinking. Most of the time I'm like, yeah, definitely an alien, definitely aliens. But I've always grown up thinking, right, and I will go full screen to say this to you, I've always grown up thinking, how arrogant are we to really think we could be the only intelligent beings in this entire universe? It's just our planet and it's just us. We're the only ones, we're the only intelligent life. I'm not buying it. I never have. I've always thought, well, that's just, for people to be like, I've known people that believe in, psychics and ghosts and things. I have. And then you'll mention something to do with alien activity or UFOs and they're like, what a load of tripe. And it's like, are you kidding me? Ghosts and, people who can talk to the dead, yeah, magical regular humans. But actual living life that could be actively in the universe with us, no, that's a crazy idea, as though we don't fly around the skies and put things out into space. That's my rant over, but that's just how I feel. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, of course there's always been other life out there. I'm glad it's been confirmed now and they're coming out and they're talking about all of these things that have been pushed under and hidden away. Although it's been very difficult for Congress, but that's a whole different situation if we're going to get into looking into all that kind of news. But anyway, yes, I'm fully on board with UAPs, UFOs, all of this being real. There is other life out there. I do not think we are the most intelligent. I mean, come on, we're humans. We're not that bright, are we? Let's be real. The way we go about this world and our lives. Anyway, let's continue.
Number 9. Shine bright. Have you ever looked up into the night sky and wondered what could be out there? Or better yet, who could be out there?
I sure have.
That's exactly how this scary video came to fruition. One night, almost a whole city was gazing up at the moon, astounded. All because of this incredible UFO sighting. Take a look.
With their phones, and this is what they're taking.
Ooh, it's like a moon shape. It's like a crescent moon shape. With like a little dot at the top. What is this guy? It's like a banana.
It isn't any kind of aircraft, nor is it a star. And what else would hang around right by the moon aside from aliens?
Oh, it's right
some
by the
assume
moon.
this
I
could
thought
be
the
one of
moon was a
planets
part
in
of
our
it.
solar system. And while that isn't at all a far-fetched theory, just imagine witnessing something like this with your own.
Yeah, very strange, because I was like, oh, it looks like the moon. But it's not the moon, it's got this weird thing here as well, it's just floating about, but this is the thing and it's by the actual moon.
Eyes in real time. Would you turn it into a case for Mulder and Scully?
There's
Hell yeah.
got to be an explanation.
Let us know your thoughts about this one. Number
It was
8.
pretty.
Floating high.
Pretty, that's what I just said.
If you thought these kinds of UFO sightings only happened at night, you thought wrong. You're not even safe in broad daylight. Check out this video someone caught of a strange object hovering over the Earth.
What the hey now? That's a flipping good video of that, isn't it? It's like a kind of triangle shape. Reminds me like a stingray.
Right off the bat, the shape of this object seems pretty alien, and the subtle red glow behind it makes us shiver even more. There was one comment on this video, however, that planted a little seed of doubt. They claim that this object has been debunked, as it is a graduation balloon people release into the air to cause this kind of hysteria. But after a few searches, we were unable to find anything that suggested there was an epidemic of people throwing UFO balloons into the air.
Well, no, I've never heard of anything like that unless it's specific to some kind of area where people like to do that kind of thing. That's not like a thing that we know people do. Yeah, I'm all for debunking. If there's a logical reason, there's a logical reason. I'm just saying that there are definitely lots of real sightings, and I'm much more open to the things people show when they catch these things than I am the paranormal, the ghostly ones. Though I enjoy the ghostly ones, do not get me wrong. And I believe there's something going on in those realms, but there we go.
And what kind of balloon glows? Any idea? Could this really be the proof we've been looking for? Let us know.
Glowing.
Number 7. Evacuate. If the UFOs hovering harmlessly in the sky wasn't spooky enough for you, how about one with a thirst for violence? Check out this scary video someone caught out their window.
Holy macaroni! Beam me up! Beam me up! Scotty, no!
Looks like Scotty isn't just beaming people up anymore, he's beating them up too.
We're in sync.
This video has no background in particular, so there isn't much research to be done outside of just analysing the contents of the video. It might be an edited clip of a lightning strike, which would make sense considering the thunderclap you hear as the video ends.
Oh, either way, cool
But
video.
the thing that
though.
made us suspicious was the noise that the supposed UFO strike made. If you're an avid gamer, you might have already picked it out, but if not, it's the tactical nuke sound effect from Modern Warfare 2.
There we are.
Have a listen.
I bet plenty of people who ever see this will know that.
Not to say this isn't raw UFO footage that's just been spiced up by a little bit of video
Wow.
editing, but it's Cloverfield vibes.
No, why would you if you want to be taken seriously? Don't get adding sound effects and things. But it was a cool video nonetheless. The sound is cool as well. I didn't recognise it because I'm useless at COD, so I don't play it. So.
Vibes make you scratch your head a little bit, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh!
Number 6.
Scared me at the end there.
The Dementors were arguably the scariest part of Harry Potter if you don't count Voldemort and the giant spiders. But you were always safe in the knowledge that they existed only in the world of cinema, right? Or do they?
I thought... Sorry. I thought these were floaty jellyfish
Flying
ones.
black voids with tentacles tend to not be
Tentacles,
on the
yeah,
list
no.
of things we want to
Tentacles.
see on our early evening walk. There seemed to be a lot of commotion and not a whole lot of understanding of what these things were. We can't think of anything that can go airborne and be the shape at the same time. Other than weird nightmarish alien creatures, that is.
That's wild. What would you do if you saw that floating? I mean, you can see the police there and everything, and the people are actually freaking flipping out. Seeing, I mean, I would. You're seeing this floating above your head coming towards you out the sky. What is that? What is that? What are you? It's like some crazy demented haunted jellyfish, man. Look at them. I wonder where they went.
But why would they just hover aimlessly above a city and do nothing afterwards? The only other possibility was revealed to us by this commenter.
Oh, octokites.
Gotta say, that looks identical. Could this just be an octokite?
Ah.
Or something much more terrifying?
People are probably scared. Oh yeah, it could well be one of those. I didn't know about octokites. They kind of freak me out on their own. Yeah,
Number
man.
5. Blast off.
Let's go.
This unidentified object was seen by numerous people in multiple different places, and there is still yet to be a solid explanation as to what it is.
These multiple people saw when it happened.
Sí, es. Un avión, coño.
Is that off too? What is that? Is it a glowing light followed by some kind of craft? Oh, it's back. It's coming back.
Un avión, coño.
Look at the light coming all the way up here.
Sí, tiene lucecito. No mames, no es avión, ¿cómo va a ser avión de tamaño, hijo de puta? No mames. Sí, está altísimo, coño. No, güey, no es avión.
This is a cool one. This is a good one.
Lados, coño. Es por la, ¿cómo se llama? Debería estar prendiendo azul y blanco, debería estar prendiendo rojo, coño. Sí tiene color rojo, coño. Sí tiene, güey. Es un avión, coño.
This first video was taken in an unknown place, but they're speaking Spanish and the caption is in Portuguese, translating to, "They are like rats, slithering on the walls of the aquarium," which is so helpful.
That's
But
an
the trail
interesting
doesn't go cold
sentence.
there, because a YouTube video was uploaded just over a month later showing the same object floating through the sky in Brochure, France.
Oh my gosh! So like this is literally across the world here.
On regarde, elle a fait devant aussi. Regarde, elle a fait ce côté.
Where are we?
Donc c'est un vaisseau, ça, non? Regarde ça. Regarde ça, que ça. Regarde que ça.
Non, c'est quoi ça? Il y a un autre truc blanc. Mais c'est quoi ça?
Filmé, hein.
You would be freaking
C'est un
out.
vaisseau.
I'd be scared.
Regarde sur le côté, il y a un truc.
I
comme
like
ça.
these
Regarde.
sightings, but it's scary, isn't it? When you see you don't know what's going on and what's about to happen.
Filmé. Salut.
Confusion. Enhance with contrast. What the deuce kind of a shape is that? Or is it will be some kind of balloon again? It always comes down to balloons, doesn't it?
The post tells us that this video was recorded in 2022. So we don't know if the two videos are correlated because we don't know when the first one was recorded, as we're pretty sure it was re-uploaded. Some people seem convinced it is a real UFO, as there aren't any planes or jets in that shape. And drones and kites don't tend to glow bright white in the sky. There's a chance it could be something like a light flare from a rocket, according to one commenter. And after looking at some videos of rocket launches, the shapes they create due to the reflections and the chemicals from the exhaust do look somewhat similar to this. Do you think this is aliens doing a grand tour? Or something a little more explainable? Number 4. Slow burn.
Number 4.
We can never rest at night if you're not trembling thinking about the paranormal. But now you're trembling at the prospect of UFOs zooming past your head. Oh, you're not terrified of the latter? Well, watch this and get back to us on that.
2 nights in a
God.
row?
You hear of places getting tormented by aliens and beings and stuff, which is horrific. Orange orb. I do. It's growing and shrinking and like. I've seen it 2 times in 2 days.
As if that's not scary enough, it happened again a day later in a different place.
That's scary, isn't it? Casting the light over you all like that, as though it's about to do God knows what.
What is that, dude? That's not even.
What could it be floating at
Is that
like
coming
that speed,
towards us?
doing that kind of movement?
What is that? Rebecca, are we witnessing something?
I'm so.
We are witnessing something. Hey.
So what is that?
Bro, no, seriously, I can't even see it.
Bruh.
Dude, it's not an airplane. I can tell you that right
Well,
now.
no. I'm interested to hear the theories on what it is.
What? What the?
Are they being followed by some sort of alien legion? Some commenters seem to think this could be footage of 2 separate rocket launches, but surely we could make out some kind of distinct rocket shape if that were the case. And we would know full well if 2 rockets were launched one day after another in the same place.
Yeah, it would be hard to find that
It would be
out.
documented somewhere. It could also be Mars, but surely it wouldn't be so bright and moving so quickly. Or there is a chance it is a satellite. One commenter gave a detailed description of why this could be the case. Considering we already know how reflections work in the night sky, this is possible. But if you believe we're not alone in such a vast universe, so is the possibility of something far more sinister watching us from above, right? What do you think? Let us know in the comment section.
We know me, I always like to think it is definitely UAP activity. I think they've been watching us for years. I think they continue to observe us. Do I know what they want? No.
Number 3. Travelling lights. We know by now how scary it is to see one lone light drifting through the sky. But how does the fear factor stack up when it's doubled? This video is sent in by CJW, and they captured it in Ashton-under-Lyne in the UK.
Ooh. One, two, three is what I see. I was really hypnotised by him then. I was in a little trance. Sorry about that. They're
One thing that
classics.
left us with an unsettling feeling was the fact that this YouTube account was closed down exactly 2 days after he left a comment on one of our videos with the link. Thankfully,
Really?
we downloaded it in time, but this isn't the only time this phenomenon has been caught on camera, as a Redditor posted a video of something similar happening somewhere else.
There's more back here. Oh no, there's fucking antenna. I was gonna say, holy shit.
You bugging. Why is it? What is that? It's moving.
There's 3 of them.
Again, yeah, the little orbs. This is a
2, and
classic.
3.
These are typical.
What is that?
I don't know that they could be drones.
They
That's for
literally
sure.
moved all the way from over here to start moving over here, and they're moving pretty solidly.
And they're in a trail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Following one behind the other.
Yeah.
formation.
Dude, that's weird.
They're not planes. There's not even an airport over here. It's not like
Oh my god, there's more, babe. There's more.
more. What do you mean
God.
more?
Right there, look
There's a
at the
horde.
fucking God, Austin, what the
Wait,
fuck
2
is
lights just disappeared though. 2 of the lights just disappeared.
that? But these weren't. They were over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
these
yeah.
were over there. These were just right here. But
Holy.
look, that one's over there.
The OP of the Reddit post said that anyone who thought this could be a set of Chinese lanterns was quote-unquote bugging, because the video was recorded near a military base with a strict no-fly zone. And they also mentioned that the lights were moving quicker than a plane would, which is impossible. But looking further down in the comments, people managed to get a hold of the weather report for that specific day. This showed that if there were to be Chinese lanterns, they would be drifting in precisely that direction. and the illusion of speed is due to how low they are to the ground. They are also the same colour as Chinese lanterns, and while they are illegal, who's to say nobody broke the rules? This might explain the Reddit post, but what about the ones caught by CJ in the UK? They aren't the colour of Chinese lanterns, and there also isn't any background on the clip they sent in. So what the hell are those things in the sky? And why was the account so quickly shut down after sharing this strange phenomenon caught on camera? Let us
Exactly, sharing it then deleting your channel. That seems more genuine to me. You were really freaked out. You just wanted to put it out there and then just pop off. You know, you're not interested in getting anything off the content. Oh, and military bases. There's always stuff around military bases. Always a classic. I don't trust it, and it's not our technology.
let us know what you think. Number 2. Zoom on by. We've all seen those Instagram or TikTok videos where influencers shove their phone on the plane window and record a flight POV. Usually, you'd watch them passively and enjoy the relaxing clip, but when this one was uploaded, people couldn't help but jump out of their seats. Take a look and you'll see why. If this is real, then this is the most damning evidence of UFOs we have
Oh, it's a proper saucer. It's a proper saucer. That's the shape we all know and love.
ever seen. It is clearly in the shape of a traditional alien spacecraft, but the one problem we have is that we don't know where the video came from, so there is no way to confirm or deny anything happening here. It could be edited, but it could also be real footage.
That's sick if it.
If it
well,
was,
I hope it's real.
wouldn't we have heard about it on the news or something? What
Oh,
do you
well, would we though? Would we though? Do we hear about half the stuff that's actually genuinely being confirmed on the news? Not really.
think? If
But
you know the
also,
origins
could-
of this video, please let us know. Number 1. Don't look up.
Mom.
When this video was taken in Canada, the guy couldn't believe his own eyes, and neither will you, because this is one of the most unexplainable videos of them all.
It's just hovering in place.
Look at the pattern of those 1, 2, 3, 4 lights. One main one in the middle, and then the ones flashing around the outside there. Beep bop, beep bop.
What is that? Look at the lights all around it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty ominous. That one looks like it'll beam you up. That one will abduct you, that one will. Ain't no doubts about
This
it.
might be another re-upload, because there are no comments and 0 likes. The only logical explanation we could think of is the easy one, which is that this video has been edited. But that seems to be too easy, unless this was some kind of light show or hologram, or even a drone. However,
Yeah.
that doesn't explain the colourful field expanding around the object. Could this be something to do with the stars, a really good editing job, or something beyond our comprehension?
Alrighty then, everybody. That was the end of our video there. I think the first UAP focused one that I've done, I'm pretty sure I've had a couple of ghost ones where paranormal stuff has cropped up within it that I've enjoyed. So I'm going to keep on the lookout and we'll do some more of these. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much if you've stayed and watched. I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye!